Shalom, brothers and sisters, back at you with another video. Decided to wake up and do another short video. Now this is concerning learning the ancient Hebrew words and dealing with animals. So we're gonna learn certain Hebrew terms dealing with animals, and hopefully you can share this with others. So all praises to the Most High and His Son, the Messiah. So let's get into it. So the first word would be leopard. How would you say this in the Hebrew? So this is what a leopard looks like. Okay, that's a leopard. You notice the spots? Because you know when you're dealing with big cats, they all have similarities. But leopards, they usually have lots of spots on them, as you see. So that's a leopard. So how would you say that in the Hebrew? Okay, leopard is namar. Namar, that's leopard. And I'm going to write it in the Hebrew underneath here. So Hebrew is from right to left. Remember, Hebrew is read from right to left. So, you know, now if you're pronouncing it, it doesn't read right to left. But if you're writing it, then Hebrew is from right to left. Keep that in mind. Alright, so now we're going to write Namar. And we're going to start from where? You're going to start from right to left. So, nah. How would you write nah? This is the ancient Paleo Hebrew. So you're going to write nah like this. That's nah. Okay, so that's nah. And you're going to write ma. How would you write the ma? It's like an upside W with like a hook to it. That's, as you can see, na, ma. So that's na, ma. And what about the R? The R is like a 4. And that's ra. But don't put the A right here. Don't put the A right here. Why? Because when you bridge these two together, this last Hebrew consonant, which is ra, once it is bridged with ma, the A is going to drop out. So you would drop the A out. You wouldn't need the A. And that's it. Namar, na-ma-ar. These join, na-ma-ar. And that's leopard. Once again, that's leopard, and this is the leopard in the Hebrew, namar. Okay, so let's move on to the next animal. We have a lot of animals, so I might have to make 2 parts. Let's move on. Moving on with the next animal. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Lion. We're going to go over lion. Okay, lion. 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 Alright? How will we write that? How will we say that in the Hebrew? Ra. Ya, I believe. Ya. Lion. So ya. Lion. And this is Aria, lion. This is exactly what a lion looks like. As you can see, it doesn't look like the leopard. You know, it doesn't have spots. It has, you know, a mane around its neck. Now, the female lion, let me show you a female lion, because a female lion is a lioness. We're gonna focus on the male lion, but let me show you a female lion. A female lion, as you can see, a female lion do not have the mane. A lioness they don't have the mane around the neck. A female lion, a lioness. But if you're talking about Aria, a lion, then it has the mane around the neck. Just like the male, a Hebrew Israelite man, we have the mane, which is the beard. Female doesn't grow a beard, you know. But anyways, dealing with Aria, the lion, being from the tribe of Judah, the so-called Negroes, that's the symbolization of the tribe of Judah, the lion, and it's Aria. So let's write this in Hebrew. How will we write this in the Hebrew? Remember, Hebrew is read from right to left, so we're going to start writing from right to left. So let's write out Aria in the Hebrew, the ancient Paleo-Hebrew. So, right to left. Okay. That's A, as you can see right there. A, Ra. Number 4. A, Ra. Now we on the Ya. Okay, that's like the Z with the line in the middle. A, Ra, Ya. Okay, and then that's like the F with the extra line in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Like the backwards F with the extra line. You join these together. You join these together, so that's A, that's A, Ra, and then that's Ya, Ya. Because you're going to bridge the Ya with the H, all right? And there you have it. Now, once you bridge these together, because you have A, Ra, and then you have Ya, Ya, and the H, Ha. Once you bridge these together, remember that that's going to drop. That A is going to drop. So there you have it, Ya, F-Y-A-H, because these are bridged together. So that's Araya. That's how you say Araya. That's how you say lion. Araya, that is the lion. Dealing with animals. So moving on to the next lion. So we're moving on with the next animal. Monkey. All right. Monkey. Okay, this is animals in the Paleo-Hebrew. Monkey. All right. So, how will we say that in the Paleo-Hebrew? Kwayat. That's monkey. Kwayat. All right. So Kwayat, which is the monkey. I don't know why monkeys always remind me of Abraham Lincoln, because his ears were so big. But yeah, Kwayat, which is the monkey. All right. These monkeys usually live in tropical areas like jungles and whatnot, things in that nature. But yeah, Kwayat, the monkey. So monkey does Kwayat. So we're gonna write this from right to left in the Paleo-Hebrew. Okay. So let's get into it. Kwayat. So right to left, you got like this thing right here. That is Kwa. That's how you write it. Kwa. All right. So we got the Kwa. Wa. That's Wa. That's how you say Wa. Like the little Y. Wa. And then at the end, you just have the P. So, you know, it's pretty much like that. And that's Pa. But since these two is going to join, then that would make WAP. So once it's joined, you can just drop off that last consonant dealing with Pa right here. Once the Y and the Pa join, it's not going to say WAPA. So like I told you before, just drop that A. Just drop that off. You know, get rid of that. Drop that off. And that's Kwayap right there, which is monkey. So that's how you write it in the ancient Paleo-Hebrew. Moving on with the next animal. Okay? All right, so now moose. Moose. I'm surprised moose are still around. I thought moose was like on that extinction level. But moose, M-O-O-S-E, moose. All right. So let's write it. Alaque. All right. Alaque. Moose. Alaque. You can see Allah in there too. But Alaque. Let's pull up the moose, show you how it looks. This is the moose. Like I said, I'm surprised these animals still around because I believe these mooses was on the extinction level. I'm surprised they still around, man. Moose. Look how big those horns are. Giant horns, man. Look at them. Put you in the mind of deer antlers, but moose antlers are a lot thicker. You see that? Like they look like praying hands. Just think about it, man. So the moose praise the Most High when you think he does it. Cause look, those look like the fingers. Like when you pray, you lift your hands up. It looks like that. It looks like he's like opening his arms and got his fingers up and praying. You see what I'm saying? But anyways, moose. Okay. So, la, qua, a. These two gonna join. Okay, because that right there is Yah. So, Alaque, Allah, Qua A. Once these two join, you just drop that A. Remember that. Now this don't work for everything, but 9 times out of 10, yeah. So Allah, Qua A, Alaque, which is moose. Okay, I think there's an error. I have to go back because let's check this again. Moose. Okay. La. Because we want to get correction here. Okay. Allah. That's qua. Remember, that's qua. And I think, yeah, Alaque. And this last should be Yah. I believe, yeah. Yeah, I believe it is Wah. It's Wah. It's Wah. Wah. Yah. Because if you said Wah, yeah, it's Yah. I believe it's correct, y'all. Because if you said Wah, it would be on the end. If you said instead of Wah, instead of Yah, if you said Wah, on the end it would be, yeah, there's an error on the end. See, even me sometimes get tangled up with this Paleo Hebrew, y'all. So I'm not an expert. I'm not a master at this. I'm still learning too. But what I have to offer, I hope it can benefit you all. But yeah, I made an error too, so we're both learning. But at the end of this, we can correct this real quick. At the end of this, as you can see over here, that little Y right there, that's a Yah. That's a Yah, which would be, you would write it like that. That's how you would write it. And that is Yah. That's Yah. So la, and then like I say, the qua and the ya is joined, so you would drop that a off. You know, you would get rid of that because you would get rid of that a because it joins to the qua. So that'll make qua, or quay. I said aliquay, however you want to pronounce it. Aliquay, aliqua, moose. So that is right here. This is the correction. You know, it was this right here. So let's move on. So we on mouse now. Now we on mouse. Mouse. All right. And this Ikabar. Ikabar. Now, a quick tip. When you see, like, when you were pronouncing a word and you see like R in it, you see R in any type of word, because I didn't go over this when I started the lesson. When you see R in a word, it's to be rolled. You have to roll the R. For a prime example, like aquabar is really aquabar. Aquabar. You roll the R. Bar. Not aquabar, but aquabar. Aquabar. You have to roll the R. And like I said, I should have put that out in the beginning of the lesson, but I did not. So just keep in mind, when you see R in these words, the R is usually rolled. Okay, so we already went over leopard, right? And we know that leopard, we know that before we get to mouse, don't worry about mouse right here. Let's back up. We went over leopard, right? We know if you want to write leopard in the Hebrew, leopard is namar. Now, I didn't tell you guys that the R should be rolled. So leopard is really not namar. But if you want to say it like that, you can if you have problems rolling the R. But leopard is namar. Namar. So remember when we went over leopard? Remember when we went over that in the Hebrew and we wrote it out? Then it's pronounced as not namar, but it's pronounced as namar. 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 Because you roll the R. Anytime you see a R in a certain word, you're going to roll it. Namar. Namar. So that's leopard. We went over that, right? Okay. We also went over lion. And we already went over that. That's Aria. Aria. We went over that. And I told you when you see that R, roll that R. Roll it. Roll it. Araya. Araya. Ra. Oh, roll the R. When you see that R in those terms, Araya. Araya. You know. But if you can't roll it, just say Araya. No big deal. But I'm just showing you how to properly pronounce it. If you see the R within the term, it's Ra. You have to roll that R. So we went over lion, Araya. Okay? Now we're back to mouse. So it would be pronounced as Akabar. Akabar, not Akabar. But if you can't roll the R, just say R. But it's Aquabar. Okay? And let's pull up the image for the mouse. And as you can see, this is the mouse. This is the mouse. Aquabar. Akabar. Mouse. And it's about time for these rodents to start crawling really bad, you know, because, you know, we're on the verge of the wintertime coming in, and these rodents, they're trying to keep warm. So that's what rodents, that's what they do, man. They try to invade houses to keep warm. So, you know, set your rat traps, your mouse traps, you know, whatever necessary, because it's actually around the time for these mouse and rats to start crawling really bad. You know, but anyways, that's how you would say mouse. Aquabar. Can't roll the R, Aquabar. And we're back here, so let's go ahead and write this in the ancient Paleo Hebrew. Okay? Hebrew is written from right to left, so I. I is like the eyeball. I. That's why you see a circle within the Paleo Hebrew, because the I actually comes from, you know, the eyeball, which is circular. So I. Alright, that's I. Looks like a chicken feet, you know, like a talon or something. And that's car. Car. You can write car two ways. You can write it this way, or you can write it this way. You know, either way you want to write car. You can write car like that or like that. Our car, and then ba. That's ba. And R, which is the Ra. Then you put these two together, and that's bar. And once you bridge these two, what happens to that? It drops. Like I said, so barter. So I ka barter. That's how you write that. You know. And like I said, the car, you can write the car this way, or you can write it that way. Okay? This way or that way. I usually write it this way. You know what I'm saying? So we can just erase this one, but you can write it the other way if you want to. But I usually write the car this way. Okay? So as you see it, brothers and sisters, it says, you know, it says I ka bar. Aquabar. And just remember that R. When you see that R, remember to do what? Roll that R. You see that R? You want to roll it off the tip of your tongue. R, ra, ra, ra. Not ra, but ra. Okay? So aquabar. If you cannot roll it, just say aquabar. So now we're on the next animal. And everyone wants to know this is a creepy animal right here. Octopus. Creepy animal. How would you say octopus in the Hebrew? How would you say that? Ta, ma, na, wan. Ta, ma, na, wan. Tamanawa. Long word, right? So let's pull up the image for the octopus. This is an octopus. It's a sea creature. Lives within the sea. Lives on the water. Octopus have these small tentacle-like, you know, thingies. You know, as you can see, these little small suction cups up under these tentacles that helps them to grasp things, helps them to clench things. You know, an octopus, they like weird creatures. I always thought an octopus was very frightening and weird, man. You know, they don't look right. Anything with 8 tentacles, anything with 8 legs just scares the hell out of me. They don't look right. You know, like, so, but it's a wonderful creation from the Most High, the Elohim. You know, the powers that be in the heavens. But this is an octopus. The reason why they call it octopus, because octo, you have octo, which goes back to the Latin, which means 8. So octo goes back to the Latin term, which means 8. That's why it's known as an octopus, because it has 8 tentacles. Like a stop sign has 8 sides. That's why a stop sign is known as an octagon, because the stop sign is the shape of an octagon, and an octagon has 8 sides, so it's octagon. Anything that's dealing with in the community of 8 is octo. Like a mother that has 8 children, octomom. You know, things in that nature. So like October is, which is this month. October is the 8th month of the year. It's not the 10th month, brothers and sisters. You know, that's what the heathen have taught us, but October is the 8th month. So anything dealing with octo comes from the Latin Octo means 8. So octopus, 8 tentacles. Wonderful sea creature, man. You might have to study on these octopus, but they wonderful. But that's how you would say octopus in the Hebrew. Tamayan. Okay, as you can see right here. Tamanawan. A long word, right? Sometimes you get tongue-tied trying to pronounce it. Tamanawan. And we're going to write it out. And once again, Tamanawan, the octopus. So let's write it out. You know, Hebrew is written from right to left. So we're going to start over here. This is Ta in the Hebrew. That's Ta, Na, Ta. Well, I'm getting twisted up. My bad. Let me go back. All right, Ta, Ma. See, I'm playing with you guys. Seeing if you on point. It's good though. Ta, Ma, the Ma. That's how you write the Ma. Ta, Ma. Then you will write the Na. Right? Ta, Ma, Na. Wa. How would you write the Wa? How would you write that? Okay. Wa. That is Wa. And you have the N. See that? Once again. But you join these together, which is going to make one, then you're going to drop this. Going to drop that A off. Going to drop that. But that's going to make one. So that's Ta, Ma, Na, Wan. They join together. Ta, Ma, Na, Wan. And as you see, that's octopus in the ancient Paleo Hebrew. Alright? Moving on to the next animal. Do a couple more animals and we'll close it out. So we are on Ostrich. I think I spelled that right. Ostrich. Alright? And this is very short because this is just simply Ya-in. Ya-in. Ostrich. Ya-in. Okay, and we're going to show you how ostrich looks. Ostrich. It looks like a giant prehistoric bird. You know, I think ostriches, they are on that extinct level too. I'm not sure because, you know, these things are coming up short. But yeah, it looks like a giant prehistoric bird, like it's in the prehistoric family. But these are also wonderful creatures, you know, to check out the ostrich, you know. And back to the drawing board, Ya-in, ostrich. Okay, so let's write it out in Hebrew from right to left. All right. So, Ya, as you can see that, Ya, and the I, okay, that's the I, as you see right there. So, I, that's how you pronounce that. And iron. So you have to join the I with the N. I, because just this by itself is Na. But once you join these two, what happens to this? It drops off. You know, so Now you have iron together. Iron. So, yain, as you can see. Yain, and that's ostrich. Okay. We're going to speed it up for the sake of time. Otter. An otter. What is an otter? Like a sea otter. Now I'll type that in and I'll show you how it looks. Otter, so how would we say that? La, wa, ta, ra. La, wa, ta, ra. La, wa, ta, ra. La, wa, ta, ra. Otter. Remember that R? Remember that R right there? Remember to roll that. Not la wa ta ra, but la wa ta ra. La wa ta ra. La wa ta ra. Not la wa ta ra. La wa ta ra. Roll the R. Remember the R. Roll the R. And that's how you would say otter in Hebrew. And let's pull up the image. These are otters, sea otters. They love eating crabs like crustaceans, lobsters, and stuff like that, shellfish. I think that's the otter's favorite food. And like they cultivate the water mostly. Even though they come out upon the land as well, as you can see right there. But they have the best of both worlds. They come out on land mass and they also cultivate the water. They're known as sea otters. Sea otters. As you can see right there, they look like a water rat. But yeah, these are definitely sea otters, as you can see. And amazing creatures as well, sea otters. Now how would you say that? Once again, back to the drawing board. La watara. La watara. La watara. So let's go ahead and write this out in the Paleo Hebrew and move on. Right to left. La. La. Wa. La. Wa. Ta. The X within the O. Okay, so that's La. The Y. That's a Y. La, wa, ta, X within the O. La, wa, ta, ra. The R, which is ra or ra. If you can't roll it, just say ra. And what you have to do, have to bridge the ha, because this is ha. Bridge these two together. Once you bridge these two together, you'll drop that A from ha. You'll drop that. And that makes ra. So, la wa ta ra, which is otter. Moving on to the next. Everyone should know about this creature. Owl. 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 A very mystic type creature. The owl is very fascinating. How do we say that? Ya na sha wap. Ya na sha wap. Ya na sha wap. Ya na sha wap is the owl. As you can see, here's an image of the owl. Owls are nocturnal creatures. They actually comes out more during the twilight, during the daylight. The owl loves the mouse, rodents. They rodent killers. Definitely, they rodent killers. Rats, mice, things of that nature. And they comes out mostly during the twilight, during the nighttime. You ever heard someone call a particular man, woman, a night owl? That they love to stay out during the night. So that's an owl. They come in different sizes too. This is not the biggest size of the owl. They get a lot bigger, man. Like the owl is huge. You know, I saw a real owl once. They are huge. They get really big, man. This animal also refers to wisdom. An owl refers to wisdom. When you're talking about knowledge, wisdom, understanding, the first animal you think about is the owl. They represent creatures of intelligence. So let's go back to the drawing board. Yanashawap, which is the owl. And we're going to write it in the Paleo-Hebrew from the right to left. So let's get into it. So as you can see, we have Ya, Na, Sha, and Waf. Wa and Pa. Pa. But you're going to join these together, and you're going to lose that A, and that makes altogether Wap. So Yanashawap. Yanashawap, which is owl. Last animal I would be doing for the sake of time is ox. And then I'll come back later on and I'll make segments breaking down the Paleo-Hebrew with animals. Because there's lots of animals that I have to go over. And I need to do other things, you know, because a couple more hours we're going to go out into the streets, you know, to compel these lost sheep, blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans. So a couple more hours, we got to pack up and head out to the streets and do the work of the Lord. So this is the last animal, and then I'll come back, and gradually I'll go over all the animals dealing with the Paleo-Hebrew. But this is the last one for this lesson, and this is ox, O-X. O-X, ox, okay? And ox is pronounced as shawara, shawara, shawara. Remember when you see that R? Roll the R. You see that R? Roll it. Roll the R. Roll. Don't say shawar. Say shawara. Roll the R. All right? And that is ox. Shawar. Shawar. Now this is easy to write. And it's a short word. So let's look at the image of the ox, and this will be the last animal for this lesson. This is an ox. It puts you in the mind of a buffalo just a little bit. It puts you in the mind of a buffalo. An ox is an extremely strong animal. It is strong. Very strong. Even though an ox can be considered a very dumb animal as well. An ox is not too bright like all other species of the earth, but however, it is very potent. It's strong. All right? So the ox, you know, as you can see, these are just different images of the ox. Don't get it twisted. An ox is super strong. It's just not that bright in its head like all the other animals on the earth. Like an ox and a donkey, I believe, is not too bright of all the species of the earth. However, it's extremely strong. And it would kill you. Okay? So, ox, once again, back to the drawing board, is shawara. Shawara. Not shawar, sharar, shawara, roll the R. So let's write it out and close this lesson out for the sake of time. Sha, very easy. The W is the Sha, right? Sha, and then you have shawara. So shawara. So that's Sha, And the wa, okay, wa, the wa, which is the Y, that's wa, and R, which is the Ra. And water is joined. Wa and R, wa is joined together. So sha, water, these two are joined. Once these are joined, you already know that last consonant, which is that Ra, that A is going to most likely drop. So war, show water. That's how you would spell ox in the ancient Paleo Hebrew from right to left. And we're going to close this lesson out. And I'll come back with you, brothers and sisters, with more animals. But for the sake of time, we're going to have to bring this lesson to an end. So I hope that was edifying for you guys. I'm going to do, trust me, I'm going to do more lessons on animals. So look forward to seeing these lessons. I am your host, Shabar Israel, Solid Foundation. Hope you was edified. Share the knowledge. Teach others. Shalom.